Love and light. This is CYNETHA Jade. Most call me Love. Love and light to you. If this message has reached you, chances are you were guided here by your higher self and or spiritual guidance team. I appreciate each and every one of you who will be a dear and click that like button. And if you enjoy the vibe, I dare you, go on ahead and subscribe and get ready for good vibes. I am not a doctor, nor am I offering any legal or medical advice. Please note all readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. Also, please note the description box below each and every video on the channel. Therein you'll find the ways with which to connect with your girl, as well as any payment information for those looking to tip, donate, book a personal reading, or more. If you're still here, you're supposed to be. So let's get on with your sessions, shall we? Love and Light Collective. All right, so I am guided to do a message. I did pull some cards before starting the video to get some indicators on who I'm speaking to so we can get into your message, all right? If you haven't gone ahead already and done so, check out some of the live stream messages that we've been putting up over the course of the past several days, all right? A lot has come through for the collective in those messages, and I've been mindful to craft the live streams, in case you're wondering, in such a way where the message is a little bit more like towards the beginning of the videos, okay? So that way you're not listening to everyone else's free readings, right? So mindful of your time on that. So go ahead, and especially if you've been called to one of them in particular or more, right? Be there and watch them so that you can get whatever food for thought or fodder or medicine you may be looking for, right? Okay, so regarding this message, okay, who I'm speaking to is someone concerned with catching the bag, right? Creating the bag, but like also having resources to put into the bag, right? So definitely Pentacles based. Could be Capricorn energy, all right? Money over most things, right? Doesn't have to be the case, but there's some conflict regarding money, okay? There's also just some conflicted energy in general that you're asked to utilize your strength about to figure it through. It's giving this too shall pass, but it's also giving this may need a closer look, okay? And that may come out through this particular session. 144 on the timer, chosen ones, know that number, and you too are being identified as a chosen one, okay? Whether you're aware of that or not, that's what that 144 means coming out, okay? You could be somebody that is in debt, okay, specifically student loans. You could also partake, go down the rabbit hole, if you will, regarding some of those conspiracy theories, specifically of the alien, the extraterrestrial nature, okay? Again, you could be Capricorn, but you could have a landlord from hell also, kind of thing. And you could just be like fed up with love in general. It's like, yeah, right, it's not for me kind of vibes, all right? 224 on the timer, reducing to 44 technically, or 8. Please know that irregardless of who is or is not around you, you are in alignment and you are moving forward. You are progressing forward. In spite of the anxiety, okay, that may ensue. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here giving medical advice. It's coming out in the cards. There's some aspect of disgruntled energy, we'll call it, trying to attach to you, maybe even trying to stagnate you, and we can't have that, so now we're talking about it, okay? You could have a used hybrid that you have purchased or are purchasing or driving, have access to, and there's some significance to the screenplay. You could be in the industry, as it were, right? Actor, actress comes to mind, as well as author, okay, whether this is screenplay and or just, you know, books, okay? We've got Iku coming out to your assistance and not detriment, all right, indicating transformation. And gosh, it could have been more of like a dark night of the soul energy that you found yourselves navigating through recently or are navigating through, okay? If that's you, and if you care, you may want to check out Christina Lopes. Her last name spelling is Lopes over on YouTube. I have no affiliation, but Collective, honestly, she personally helped me during my transformative process, as well as my dark nights, multiple, of the soul, okay? So those that know. And her content is free, my understanding, so there's no like catch there. Again, I have no affiliation. I'm just mindful to share what I know works and what I know assists, okay? Creation solo magic. All right, so you are solo dolo right now. You could be single. I'm not necessarily getting that. I'm just picking up on the fact that right now you're just asked to walk alone. Could be some significance to 420. I'm literally pulling from the cannabis deck, and I also have 420 on the timer. All right. I also made a reference to solo dolo, which is definitely Kid Cudi vibe. So therein lies that lifestyle. So you could be a smoker, a toker, you know, edibles, you know, comes to mind. We've got intergalactic mastery. You may use those substances, or that substance, I guess I should say, in order to tap in. You definitely have intergalactic, cosmic type of ties, maybe even to the Federation, right? The Galactic Federation comes to mind. But, you know, there's a lot of ether activity, ether realm activity connected to you, okay? So when you go to sleep at night, you're doing the damn thing, all right? Whether you understand that or have a dream to recall upon about it or not. 505 on the timer. You could be seeing 5s, 5-5. You could be seeing 10s. Omari Olorin is coming out here indicating to sing. There is some significance to music, especially recently, that's been coming through the channel. All right. And basically the long and the short of it is, as you dance and sing, express yourselves from spirit, you are essentially entering into the ancestral realm, okay, within which to gain access, yes, but giftings and abilities to break, you know, some of that fuck shit, some of that magic off of you, some of the evil eye projection, etc. And I do see that present with this community coming out, but also I'm getting that your community, your hood is actually going to change according to your vibration, according to the internal work, and so that the people, places, and things around you that maybe in moon cycles past were not so kind to you, were not so generous towards you, will in fact be changing conducive with the changes you're making internally. So that's really exciting, and that's great. So you're guided to get out into nature, walk, connect with trees. Specifically trees keeps coming through, no pun intended. So maybe you're connecting with trees, right? But like sit under one as well while you're smoking on another, okay? We've got magic and alignment coming to you right now for you to have in your forward frontal focus, okay? Your magic, the fact that you are in alignment, the fact that you are magic, right? This is not a call to bibbity bobbity boo, but it's a call to use your resources, your spiritual giftings, and whatever else you got in that Pandora's box of yours, honey bun, to utilize for your assistance, and of course not to anyone else's or anything else's detriment, right? We don't need to say that part, do we? We've got enchantment coming out with celebration as well. So this is a call for you to, you know, basically, sorry, my nose is so freaking itchy. Ugh. Excuse me, collective. You're being guided to allow yourselves to get to the point where you have believed your manifestation is received, such that you actually receive it now, okay? And so the celebration is part and parcel of the offering of thanks for that, okay? And for that, I'm talking about a whole host of things, all right, that you know and are actively manifesting, and rightfully so, I'm hearing to say as well, right? So there's no problem there. Your higher self is coming through, indicating you do have the power to balance yourselves into the right and proper frequency and vibration within which your blessings exist, okay, within which you are calling unto you now. 747 on the timer. With this witch and metaverse coming out, I'm just getting that some of you are actively, you know, working on that witch wound, they call it, all right? You know, I myself resonate with that. You know, Holy Spirit indicated to me, firstly, High Priestess energy, and even at the time, whenever I was receiving that communication in my prayers, I thought, uh-oh, did I tap into something demonic? silly me. But at that time, I was really steeped in a lot of religious ideation and templating and control, okay? So it makes sense. Maybe you too have a history in that. Maybe that's why we're bringing it up. But this witch wound needs to be continued to be worked on, because when you actually look up, irregardless of whether you're a guy, girl, what have you, I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine energy, but because the only reason why I say that is because in this particular deck, the Metaphysical Cannabis deck, there is a Warlock card as well, and for me that's kind of a male version, but you know, take the energy as it resonates here, because the witch could have come out simply and solely because that is more spoken about often in the spiritual community, you know, having this witch wound, okay? They don't normally say warlock wound, but you know, I don't want to be restrictive in saying that, oh, it's only for feminines here, right? But this witch wound coming out, indicating just, you know, if you find yourselves, collective, in instances where people are calling you a witch, okay, it might be for a reason, okay? And it might not simply be the karmic, normal, standard textbook version, which goes like, you're chosen and they're trying to throw you off of your mission, so they're trying to make you feel bad about yourselves to the point where you want to lie of yourselves. No, this is a little bit more than that, or beyond that, we should say. And this is really a call to actually access, you know, all aspects of yourself, including those magical ones. Well, which are the ones that aren't magical? See my point there? You're magic, and so you should tap in to the within, and that's what I mean by tap into your magic, okay? And you will find, when you look up the definition of witch, that you are at least just that much, okay? And that is well and good, because that is by divine right and order. It's giving Maji the priestess, God hired me, who gonna fire me, right? You know, you can't help being what you are when you already exist, right? So there's that. Arun Mila coming out with the Great Diviner. So maybe you are called to actually read your own cards, or get into a furtherance of some sort of divination, you know, irregardless of the tool. Okay, so take heed. Definitely something kicking around is this energy of nature beckoning you, collective, okay? Will you take heed? Will you take heed? Okay, it's giving, it's high time you do. All right, so those are some of the indicators before we get into our tarot using Brit's third eye. Okay, it could be some significance to the third eye. You could have recently cleansed it with sun and or moon energy, and or are being guided to, because of the level of warfare around you. Okay, and so that also you get some clarity that you're probably looking for anyhow, and damn sure can use. Okay, because you're actively manifesting, you're actively co-creating, you're actively intentioning to see a beautification in your path, and some of you are calling in love, okay? Others of you are calling in clarity, and others are calling in all, right? Are you in the all section? Let me know in the comments. 11:33 on the timer, reducing to 4:4, wish fulfillment, protection, angelic realm assistance, divine connection, Page of Cups. All right, so if somebody owes an apology, it's incoming. You manifested that. Congratulations. Hope you enjoy it, right? You know, be mindful not to be egoic about it, right? It's like, you know, God forbid somebody comes and they're like, it took all my strength. I suffered for 49.5 days and nights to wrestle my ego into the point of surrender, and now I come in and I offer you, you know, and then it's like, as soon as that person comes in, and I'm seeing 12:12 and what was the other one? 12:21. So that could be twin flame connection coming through. Okay, we did speak of 144, chose one's energy, makes sense, right? I'm also holding Judgment and Three of Cups in my hand. Okay, those were the cards that fell on the other side of this apology, or dare I say Page of Cups, right? So that tells me that if there were third parties connected to your partner, whether counterpart, twin flame, or soulmate, or otherwise, right? There has been some clarity regarding the necessary judgment regarding that third party energy, okay? Spirit saying this is true, but also this is the sword of clarity and truth, okay? This is often likened to Archangel Michael's sword, and so I'm mindful, especially with, you know, the way that we've tapped into the angelic realm today, that Archangel Michael is definitely working for you, okay, for this connection as well, whoever this is resonating for. Let's see what else, Spirit. Three of Wands. You could be seeing 3-3, all right, as well as 10 of Swords. So you've been waiting for a while for this cup of apology, perhaps, all right? You've been creating, manifesting, calling it in, and trying your damnedest to be patient. And you see that that is some sort of process for you to maintain, all right? Three of Wands is an energy that talks about, you know, basically waiting for something to come in, or expecting or calling for something to come in. It looks like this particular person, could be a female that I'm speaking to, is calling this person in, okay? This manifestation, this miracle, I'm hearing to say. Maybe some of you know your counterparts are actually, you know, how you would say, on lock, right? You know, they're with placeholders. They are with people that they chose over you. Isn't that fun? Doesn't really look like it. Doesn't feel like it either, right? I get that. Sleepless nights energy. This person could even be drawing upon your energy such that at nighttime there's activity to the point where you are trying to block, you know, telepathy at this point, because you're like, what's the point? You're on lock. You didn't choose me. You don't have me now, right? And again, Spirit saying there's clarity here. There's clarity. There's clarity. This could be on the other side of you actually recently cleansing that third eye. May have assisted with the third eye of your twin. That's pretty neat. I never thought about that. But balance is coming into you now, to this connection now. Could be seeing 2-2, all right? And so in comes the cup. Back to the cups, okay? This person, in case you wondered, 15-15 on the timer, reducing to 6-6, which does speak of ancient civilization energy. So there could be some synchronicity for you specifically regarding that civilization. There also could be, you know, the fact that, you know, I may be speaking to persons of color connected to this situation, this path, this connection. And I want you to know that the other person, okay, the other counterpart, the other individual, excuse me, really does see you in a very high light. And they see you as gorgeous. Very handsome, right? If that makes sense to say for you. Whether guy, girl, what have you. They see you glowing up. They see you growing up. So they must be watching you, right? Yeah. Okay, I thought that was the Knight of Swords. It's the Knight of Wands, but same energy here. They're watching you passionately, not even just watchingly. Like, not even just watching you. So, like, the Knight of, if the Knight of Swords came out, I could only ever really pick up on, like, yeah, they're watching you, right? So there could be, like, a level, measure of obsession, blah, 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 right? But the fact that we got the Knight of Wands, look at that heart, babe. It's a heart of fire. It's beating for you, okay? I know, the pesky Three of Cups is giving a damper, right? But, you know, you, High Priestess, know this too shall pass, right? This person and you are always going to have a lot of opportunities to have a lot of options in a lot of ways. Can't get around it, because I gather, you know, counterparts mirroring energy, right? Makes sense that you're both attractive. With that Queen of Wands coming out, even the Knight of Wands, right? We got a lot of wandage, okay? So this person could be well endowed as well. Doesn't have to be the case. They're coming in to, you know, fix it, all right? It's like, oh no, uh-oh. Like, uh-oh. They had to judge this so they can come on the other side of that and have all of that you embody, all of that your connection embodies, right? And by divine order, okay? Because this person was told 7 of Wands and 5 of Cups. If not, dead ass, you will have a very karmic, very tumultuous path, inclusive, this person was told, of this connection if you do not perform out the actual judgment to essentially live your authentic path, your highest vibrational timeline path. Your counterpart was told that. And they are watching your social media, in case you wondered. This is your twin flame. Okay, so that's what I got. Yeah, they definitely do love you, want to come in and communicate. Same. And they want to give reciprocity. They want to give honor where honor is due. Okay, so it's giving, hey, hi, now I see you, now I know you, right? Maybe in moon cycles past they were blocked. Okay, maybe in moon cycles past they were just stubborn. Makes sense. Capricorn energy comes to mind. Healing was needed on both parts. Okay, you guys both had a shitty track record. You guys both were highly capable of projecting onto each other, if you're both being honest, right? And so, you know, if you're in that mirror and there's the energy of toxicity, you gotta know it's being reflective of both parties in this connection, okay? And by the mirror, I'm talking about that mirror exercise referable to the twin flame, okay? Not literally a physical mirror, okay? Either way, it's giving justice, okay? So, you know, stranger things have happened. Let's get a message from this person. And some guidance from Spirit. And we'll close out your session with chart placements and first, middle, last name initials on the part of yourselves or your person, okay? Your twin counterpart. All right, so let's see about their message here, their hidden truth message. Ooh. I hid who I really am from you. So this person could have, you know, maybe even been expected to choose someone over you, right? It's like, you know, for some, it's giving, you know, this person has been in this energy, maybe masked up even, maybe in this energy as well. Isn't this the energy you found yourself in, like last night, the night before, you know? It's mirroring, okay? I regret lying to you, this person's saying. So maybe some of you, you know, they were already committed in a situationship, connectionship, relationship, and you didn't know, okay? They're saying, I want to actually be more than friends. Some of you know this person and you communicate like an acquaintance, knowing damn well your counterparts. My life is not as together as it seems. Really is a strong one that seems to come out every freaking twin flame message. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay, so this person is not happy with their lover or without them. They're not happy without you. Okay. All right, what else? Anything? This person couldn't have stayed around anyways because you guys needed to both heal, reduce toxicity levels, right? I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, they were gaslighting and projecting. 2121 reducing to 33. You know, Yeshua, or most call him Jesus. Yeshua could be an energy that you work with, or damn sure an energy that works for you. You could be praying about this person, this connection. You could be speaking over this connection, utilizing Yeshua's name, hopefully not Jesus' name, but Yeshua. We need to let each other go, and I'm afraid to contact you is kind of the reason why you get to hear from this person. The mental energy's got to be calmed and quieted, right? But then again, there's some level of guilt and shame I'm getting because this person wants you, and they're not done with necessarily tying up loose ends, right? 22 on the timer, okay? They're saying, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. You were the best thing in my life. Some of you, they know they crossed the line when they performed some of the fuck shit. They're now starting to understand the connection. There's that clarity, all right? So let's see what Spirit has to say referable to the guidance. And then we'll close out your session. Gosh, this went a little longer than I anticipated, but I really appreciate you guys sticking it out with me, okay? Hopefully this is giving you the clarity that you deserve and maybe we're desirous of, right? Hence the clicking on the message, right? Makes sense? Okay. So let's see what Spirit's saying regarding this. We have trust. It is safe to trust into this situation. Okay. Well, High Priestess, you know, if you can't trust your intuition by now, shoot, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, see, you got to balance, all right? One person is giving too much into this relationship is part and parcel of the past energy that led to the divine essentially saying, hey, you guys need to bench it out, right? There's also something about trust issues coming in that also need to be balanced out. Integrity, morals and values need to be perhaps balanced out. Like this person, you know, if they're in some sort of player energy, right, it's not necessarily, it's not gonna be conducive to allowing your High Priestessness to tolerate that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's not a thing. It's not, right? And so this could have led to the separation because it's like, oh, I'm actually not a hoe, right? Like, oh, you thought, like, I'm High Priestess. I'm your divine feminine. So, you know, clarity. Here it comes. Clarity. All right. Right now, get out in nature, recharge, do you, boo. Allow for the divine timing to take place. Okay. And this is not because you've got to move on in love and in light and just give up hope and everything. Because bottom of the deck is even indicating that this relationship, okay, this counterpart does deserve a second chance. Okay. It says this relationship even deserves a second chance. Okay. And you already know this. However, I think you're here trying to figure out, when is divine timing over? Never, honey. And should we ever want it to be, right? I mean, even when you're with your counterpart in divine timing. So don't get it twisted, right? You don't want to word curse your whole ascension process here. You're well and good. You're not late. You're right on time. You're on the path. Okay. You're undergoing a spiritual transformation. And same deal with your partner, who's probably, you know, your counterpart. Divine masculine specifically often have to kind of low-key, high-key play catch-up to the divine feminine energies. It's kind of blueprinted and templated out that way, so it's really not anything special to say. It's more matter of fact to say, okay? But retreat is coming out doubly for you, okay? So you need to just continue to just do you, be you, exist in love and in light, of course, and fret not. We're going to take a look at the chart placements and the letters, first, middle, or last name on the part of your person and or yourselves here, especially with it being a twin flame connection collective. Don't come for me if the energies flip-flop, because my goodness, I'm reading for the same energy, dare I say entity, with two meat suits, if that makes sense. Okay, so the fact that I can even do this reading is just already like amazing for me on a personal note because of that very truth, right? So make it make sense for you as you will. And again, this is just to assist you in garnering and obtaining that clarity. This is not to confuse you with any aspect of any tarot reading, whether it's coming from me or anyone or anything is confusing you. Please don't take it. You don't have to. Why should you? And confusion is not a spirit to rock with, I promise. We've got you coming out, all right? Maybe that's just a message for you, right? No pun intended, or maybe. With that E coming out, that makes me think of Edward, Edgar, Eduardo, Enrique. Some significance to Erie, Pennsylvania, perhaps. Scorpio. I'm hearing Edmund, Eddie, Edward. S as in Sam. Serenity, I'm hearing. L. Laura, Linda, Lulu. I'm hearing Lima, Lima. I'm seeing Lima, Lima. Lima. Hello, sir. Okay, all right, could be Isaac, Igor, Indica, We've got A, Aaron, Andy. Somebody could be an anesthetist or looking to be that. Somebody needs to uphold a boundary perhaps and just say no to someone, something, even if it's outside of this connection, it's coming through the channeling. But we have N and O, Nancy, Octavia, Oscar, Nina. We've got G, Gary, Garrick, Gregory, Jeffrey. Somebody's last name could be Gaffney, Gaffney. We've got M coming out and B. All right. Barry, Martha, Miriam, Bernard. Taurus coming out. And we've got Aquarius coming out. We've got H coming out. We've got J coming out. We've got Libra coming out. And certainly not least, Leo. All right, bottom of the deck is Q. Could be somebody's nickname. Doesn't have to be the case. Gosh, we went almost 30 minutes. Thank you so much for sticking out with me. Hopefully this helped you. Hopefully this gave you the clarity you were looking for. I just saw 2022 on the timer. Could be some significance to that year. But also, please know that 222 is of significance for you. And that reduces down to all is well. All right. So we are at 29:41. I think it's about high time we end the session. All right. It's been fun. I really hope that this has helped you. Please be a dear and let me know in the comment section. I really like to communicate with you guys and actually have like a back and forth in case you're wondering. All right. You guys are literally my friends and family, my soul tribe. All right. So I really don't mind communicating with you in case you wondered. All right. So let's talk, let's chat. There's a description box below every video on the channel as well. If you're looking for more information on your girl, how to contact, and maybe how to have some fun on some of the other platforms as well. I will be updating that soon. So please do look for upcoming changes as well as the live stream roles, which assist you in getting your free readings every single time your girl goes live. All right, just as a thank you to my collective for being so amazing. I really love you guys. I mean it. I hope you feel it. Love and light.